Advanced agricultural technologies have made farming much more productive, safe, and environmentally friendly. Innovative ideas and intriguing concepts. Here are 15 farming technologies that are next level. Number 15. Aquabite. Managing a large-scale fish farm is by no means an easy task, and thanks to the fact that thousands of fish are typically kept in one pen, it can often be hard to determine many of the specifics surrounding one's fishy assets. However, Aquabite is trying to fix this problem by offering fish farms a high-tech camera-powered system that can pick up on not only how many fish are in a pen, but also how many sea lice are present, how much fish are eating, and how large the fish in the pen currently are. Aquabite can use this information to suggest feed amounts based on fish size and activity. This is useful because it takes guessing out of fish feeding and allows the fish farmers to make more informed decisions on how much food to give their fish. This ultimately leads to less wasted food and greater profit margins for the fish farmers, thus making it an all-around win-win situation. Number 14. Vents. While Fitbits have typically been sported by humans trying to meet their 10,000 step a day quota, a company by the name of Vents has made a version of it for cows. Yeah, you heard that right. What Vents has done is create a device after being equipped to your cows can not only monitor their health and well-being, but can also be used to contain them in a virtual fence while grazing, and then direct them to go back to their pasture at night. And while this may seem a little over the top, it could potentially become a very economical, viable solution for many cattle ranchers. As not only does it eliminate the need for a rancher, vehicle, and dog to herd one's cows, but it also gives real-time info so that you can know at the push of a button whether or not a cow is sick and in need of treatment, or healthy and ready to be butchered. As a result, as these devices become more economically viable, they will likely grow massively in popularity.
So I first got into aquaponics back in grad school. I was thinking about fun experiments that we could be doing with plants and fish in kind of an ecosystems approach to hydroponics. And thought about doing some aquaponics, and I thought it was this fresh, new, great idea. Started doing a little research on it and found out that a lot of people have been doing it for a really long time. So I kind of looked at the space and decided that we needed kind of a little bit of a fresh approach. And I noticed that some of the issues that we deal with here in Wyoming with the cold and with the wind and with the cost of heating were a little bit unique compared to a lot of the folks who had done some of the initial research. So these folks were down in tropical areas or warmer areas, and the cost of the space was not as high. So we decided to go vertical with our production, and our reasoning there was hopefully we could get a little bit more out of the space by growing vertically as opposed to horizontally. The result of that was I tried a lot of the tower systems on the market and was just really unhappy with them. So I decided we needed a redesign. So I went back to the drawing board and I came up with the Zipro tower, which is kind of a new design for growing vertically. So all of this research was initially in the context of aquaponics. And aquaponics is just a form of hydroponics, which is soilless growing, but we use fish waste instead of a commercial fertilizer. So I had tanks set up, I had fish in those tanks, and then I'd cycle all of that fish waste and all of that solids, all of the solids in that water, I'd cycle them through the towers and use the towers to filter the waste and clean the water for the fish while supplementing the nutrition for the plants. So that's aquaponics. And these days I do both hydroponics and aquaponics. We use towers in both, and depending on the application really.